Hey guys, my name is Miss Miller and I'm your art teacher for the 2021 school year at Harmony Elementary and Intermediate Schools. Today we're going to create an art lesson based off of the video that you should have watched titled The Dot. If you haven't watched this video yet, go ahead and open it up and watch it first and then come back and watch this video. Alright, let's get started. Okay guys, for this art activity, you're going to need crayons, a pencil, a coffee filter, some markers, and a paper towel. Also a water sprayer. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a few different line designs on my coffee filter. So when I do this, I'm going to press down hard with my crayon, but I'm not going to press down so hard that it rips a hole in my coffee filter. What I'm doing right now is I'm just drawing a repeated line design. These are curvy lines right here. Inside here, I think I'm going to draw a large curvy line in a different color. It's good to have a lot of different colors on this picture. It will make it more interesting when you're finished. As I finish this, I'm going to go around and I'm going to add some more line details with my crayons, pressing down hard again, but not so hard that you rip a hole. You want to make sure that you are not pressing down softly though, because if you do, your crayon is not going to show up very well. See that? It's really hard to see. So you are going to want to press down hard when you make this. Alright. It's important to know that while you're working on this, you're not just scribbling everywhere. You want a repeated line design. Something that makes it look interesting and fun. Right now, I'm using an orange to create a zigzag line. I've even got a dotted line that goes in a circle. And I'm going to finish this one out. And now that I'm finished drawing all of my different colored lines on here, I'm going to start with some markers. And I'm going to just take a few different colors and add a few more details in my picture. Now, be aware that if you try to put marker right on top of crayon, it's not going to go so great for you, because markers are water-based and crayons are oil-based. And what happens is when you try to mix water with oil, do you know what happens? Well, they separate. They can't mix. So the oil will float when you try to mix it with water. Therefore, when you're creating art and you're using markers and crayons, the crayons and the markers don't usually mix too well. Instead, though, you can get some cool effects. You can see the crayon through the marker, because as that marker goes over that crayon, it separates the marker. The crayon shows up. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm going back and I'm putting a few dots in here. Feel free to use your markers all over your filter. You want to have a lot of crayon on here, and you want to have a lot of marker on here. Now, it would be a good idea, actually, to probably not put, for example, colors that when you mix together you get brown. Right, you wouldn't want to put those colors right beside each other a whole lot on here, because if you do, you're going to have a big brown blob. So you want to spread your marker colors out and put different colors on there, keeping in mind that in just a few minutes we're going to spray this with water. And when we do, a really cool thing is going to happen. Also, make sure you get your edges around the very edge of your coffee filter. Make sure you get those with marker. I'm just going to dot mine, and I'll probably dot them with a few different colors. couple, 2 or 3, just so that when I spray this with water, my colors mix, and you will see what I'm talking about in just a second. Okay, so I'm finished making my drawing onto my coffee filter. Now I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm going to lay my coffee filter on my paper towel. You can just need to make sure that your coffee filter is completely on your paper towel. You really don't want it hanging off of it. If you want to use 2 paper towels, that's fine also. Maybe one underneath this. You could even do that. And then I'm going to use a spray bottle. You can get these at Walmart for like 50 cents, I think. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it away from my filter and I'm just going to spray with water. I'm going to make sure that I cover all of this pretty evenly and watch what begins to happen with the colors. Your picture will never look the same again. And once we do that, we let it sit for a couple of minutes so it can just dry a little bit. So I'm going to let it sit. Okay, next I'm going to pick this up after it's been drying for just a couple of minutes. Really what I'm doing is I'm getting the leftover ink out. And if you pull it up gently, you will see it's made a very cool print on this paper. You can keep this too, or you can throw it away. I'm going to set this over to the side. I'm going to get another paper towel and I'm going to clean my spot up. And then I'm going to lay a clean paper towel down and I'm going to lay this on top of there. And this is where I'm going to leave it so that it can fully dry. And once it's fully dry, then I can pick it up and I will have a beautiful picture left over. Once you take this off of your paper towel, you can glue it to another piece of paper, or you can leave it like this. You can even hang it in your window and let the sun shine through it. It's a beautiful, fun activity based off of the dot video that you guys watched. I hope you guys enjoyed creating your art dot today, and I can't wait to see you guys again next week. Have a great, safe weekend, you guys. Bye.